Right, guys, this is a short one for arrays in general. I know I've put this in one-dimensional arrays, but we know that in paper two, we get asked a lot of theoretic questions or questions about what we do in practice, and we find it very difficult to explain. A question that might pop up in an exam is, for example, you know what, why would you, create an algorithm using an array? And there's a few simple answers for that. And I've got them all highlighted here for you guys. So the first one says here, algorithm to process or essentially to search the data can become easier to implement. And we know that this is the case because we could use a for loop and iterate through each element of an array. Essentially, it's referring to a linear search, which is easy to apply. Okay. Now, the second one here says makes the program easier to design, code, test, or understand because we're using a pretty standard method to cycle through all of those indexes. Again, it's referring to linear search. And the last one here says multiple instances referenced via a single identifier. In other words, it means that we have multiple values under a single name. Instead of having, for example, 50 variables to store 50 different numbers, we can have a single array to store all 50 numbers. I'm not going to talk about this topic anymore, but I strongly recommend you memorize some of these reasons because if a question like this comes up in an examination, I'm sure many of you will have a very difficult time trying to explain what they want you to. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'll catch you in the next one.